Today on the list, unlock the secrets of Transcendental meditation, develop your business skills without spending money, and why you should simplify your smartphone.
Just the basics. Talk, text, maybe even navigation.
Plus,
nobody does this show to get people to see their movie.
How David Letterman changed television forever.
Dave got people to do more than just a traditional late-night sit-down interview.
But up first, help prevent cancer with the power of food. It's your life, it's your list, and it starts right now.
Hey everyone, I'm Christina Guerrero. Thanks to earlier detection, advanced treatments, and better prevention, we've come a long way in the battle against cancer. Teresa Strasser spoke to a nutritionist whose own cancer scare put her on a path to discover which foods do the best job at fighting the disease. And that's our featured story at the top of the list.
Many people grab fast food and sugary snacks while rushing through life. That's what Leanna Werner Gray did until she received life-changing news at 21.
I found a 3.7 centimeter tumor in my throat in my lymphatic system. I went and got biopsies done and realized I was facing early stages of cancer.
The lymphatic system is your body's sewage system, which removes toxins. Leanna says her poor diet was clogging it up.
So I wanted to change my diet and, it worked out. Here I am 14 years later, cancer-free.
Now, Leanna's a certified nutritionist and best-selling author. We asked her for a list of cancer-fighting foods that she's discovered through her research. First on her list, broccoli sprouts.
Broccoli sprouts are the #1 cancer-killing food on Earth, proven by science.
Researchers at Johns Hopkins University discovered that broccoli sprouts contain a chemical called sulforaphane,
which is a compound that kills cancer cells.
Find them at organic grocery stores, or you can grow your own.
Sprinkle broccoli sprouts all over your life, literally all over your food, any meal that you're making.
It's also sold as a powder.
You just mix that in water and you can drink that every day.
Next on our list, mushrooms.
Mushrooms contain beta-glucan, which helps to stimulate cell growth and also helps to improve immune function.
Beta-glucan is fiber from the walls of mushrooms. It's supposed to be good for heart health, too.
There are literally thousands of different mushrooms that you can get. You can get these gorgeous portobello mushrooms, and you can roast these, you can grill these like a burger.
Ginger root makes her list next because it's anti-inflammatory.
Foods that are anti-inflammatory have been proven to reduce your risk of ever getting cancer because cancer thrives and actually grows in a body that is inflammatory.
Leanna chops up ginger and boils it for 15 minutes. Then she drinks it like tea with some honey. Next up, turmeric root.
Most people, when they think of turmeric, think of the powder, but it's actually a gorgeous, vibrant root that is bright orange inside.
You can slice turmeric and eat it raw, or
put this straight in the juicer and add some turmeric to your juice fresh. That is the most powerful way to get turmeric.
And the final cancer-fighting food is cacao.
There have been a ton of studies on cacao showing that if you're eating cacao on a daily basis, that you reduce your risk of brain cancer and bowel cancer.
Cacao is the seed that cocoa and chocolate are made from.
You want to make sure that you're eating pure cacao.
Leanna has an easy cacao recipe for homemade chocolate balls. It's on our Facebook page at The List Show TV.
So good.
Filling our plates with cancer-fighting foods is at the top of the list.
Well, let's face it, a lot of us have grown pretty dependent on the constant barrage of games, social media, and notifications on our smartphones. Now, if you want to turn down the noise while still using your device for the important stuff, Jackie Danker shows us how to dumb down our smartphones.
Some may say smartphones are one of the greatest tech inventions of all time. But as we all know, there is a dark side.
Social media, shopping, games, gambling, it can get out of control easily.
Tech expert Abby Ritchie, CEO of Senior Savvy Tech Services, has a few ways to escape the non-stop blitz of distractions. And it begins by trying out a feature phone. A feature phone is simple, like a flip or candy bar style handset.
The feature phones allow you to do just the basics: talk, text, maybe even navigation. The caveat is that some do come with a browser or social media apps. You will need to delete those.
Abby says these are great for a weekend digital detox.
Maybe you'd use a smartphone during the week and you'd use this one on the weekend or during your downtime.
The standout feature of the feature phone is the price. You can find these for about $20 and up online and in stores, and you can add it to your existing plan. Next are the minimalist phones. Phones from Light & Punkt offer higher-end designs, sans social media and other distractions.
Minimalist phones are purpose-built just for the basics. You get talk, text, and each one comes with their own personal hotspot.
That means they can be used to connect your laptop to the internet for basic tasks. The Light phone has a couple more features.
On the Light phone, you can add navigation and a music player.
Like the feature phones, you can expect longer battery life, but
they're beautifully designed, but they're pricey. You're paying for a streamlined, lightweight phone.
the Light phone 2 goes for about $300, while the Punkt MP02 is about $380. They both work on most US providers. We'll wrap it up by going the DIY route.
If you have an old Android or iPhone laying around, you can definitely turn that into a dumb phone.
Abby says a quick Google search will give you a walkthrough on what to do, but it does require minimal technical skill.
It's pretty basic though. You're going to delete apps, you're going to disable browsers, and you're going to turn off all notifications.
Now, if you don't own an old smartphone or are unsure if the dumb phones will fit into your lifestyle, you can try before you buy.
Go get a cheap prepaid phone and try it out. Try it for a couple weeks. See if it works well for you.
Putting our iPhones and Androids on a timeout by dumbing down our smartphones.
There's a relaxation technique that many big celebrities swear by. Oprah, Tom Brady, Jerry Seinfeld all say this technique reduces stress, improves sleep, and helps them find inner peace in this fast-paced world. Jimmy spoke with the man behind Transcendental Meditation to explain how it works.
Transcendental meditation.
Transcendental meditation.
Transcendental meditation.
Transcendental meditation.
Love it.
Some celebrities say Transcendental Meditation, or TM, is a game changer when it comes to stress.
Who do you know that doesn't feel stressed out of their mind? Really?
We spoke with Bob Roth, who oversees the foundation that teaches this method, so we could learn all about it. First, what is Transcendental Meditation?
Transcendental meditation has been around for 6,000 years, and now it's been learned by 10 million people.
It started in ancient India, China, and Japan.
This is not a philosophy. This is not a religion. There's no change in lifestyle.
The Beatles studied TM with a yogi in India in the 60s.
Transcendental meditation is a very simple, natural, effortless technique practiced for 15 to 20 minutes twice a day, sitting comfortably in a chair.
When you first learn TM, the instructor gives you a mantra,
which is a word or a sound that's used silently. It's like a catalyst for the active thinking mind to just calm down, just settle down.
He says your mind is like a turbulent ocean.
You have choppy, turbulent waves on the surface, but the depth of the ocean is pretty darn silent.
TM is supposed to help you transcend thoughts, taking you to that quiet state.
The deeper levels of the mind are calmer and cooler, and there's more stillness.
So let's look at the benefits of TM.
Within a week or two, data shows significant improvements in mental and physical wellness and health.
Bob says brain scans show this.
There's a coherent spread of what's called alpha-1 across the whole brain, which is a state of restful alertness.
Duke University researchers found that TM helps healthcare workers with anxiety, insomnia, and burnout.
We've been doing a lot of work with frontline healthcare workers in hospitals during COVID and now post-COVID.
TM is also being brought into schools.
In the last 10 years, we brought it to over 1 million children and adults who are at risk for trauma and toxic stress,
including military veterans with PTSD.
Within 90 days, I was off all the anxiety pills, antidepressants, the pain medication.
Finally, how do you learn TM?
There's about 200 teaching centers around the U.S. and more than 1,000 around the world. And you just go to tm.org.
There's a one-time fee based on your income, and then you take a few short lessons.
We're finding more and more whole families learning to meditate, grandchildren to grandparents. And that's so satisfying. It's so lovely.
Bob says children over 10 can master it.
Once you've learned it, you have a tool for the rest of your life.
TM, helping many people quiet their minds and find more inner calm.
Still to come on the list, how to get an online education for free.
A lot of them are focused in the IT, data, sort of marketing fields.
And help yourself with social media self-care.
This is your daily reminder to put yourself on a pedestal.
Plus,
hell, try it instead of a hairpiece.
Celebrate David Letterman's birthday with a late-night look-back.
Letterman was doing viral before viral was really a thing.
All that and more ahead on the list.
Welcome back, friends. Picking up a hobby or learning something new can be an expensive endeavor. Well, if you don't know where to look, Zach Perry's checking out some of the ways you can keep the price down while upping your game.
If you're looking to expand your expertise or take your kids' education to the next level, we found some options that'll boost your brain without breaking the bank.
Some of these other options might even be more useful in the workplace in terms of some of them offer certifications that have real value and applicability in certain fields.
Kaz Wida, staff writer for thepennyhoarder.com, says there are lots of ways to learn online, on the house. Starting with Grow with Google.
I took a class that taught me the basics of how to get the business online.
They've invested in offering some free courses and certificate programs. And as you might expect from Google, a lot of them are focused in the IT, data, sort of marketing fields.
Courses include data analytics, digital marketing, IT support, UX design, and even project management.
These certificates have real value in terms of, you might go somewhere else and actually pay quite a bit of money to be able to have this certificate.
For more information, head to grow.google. Next, for the kids, there's Khan Academy.
This is learning. Knowing that you'll get it, even if you haven't gotten it yet.
Basically anything from pre-K to 12, Khan Academy will probably have it.
Their curriculum doesn't have to be standalone.
Although it could be. And I do know that there are a lot of homeschoolers and folks in those types of situations who use it as that sort of a resource.
But mainly,
it's meant to help students who might be struggling to better explain some of those topics that they're not getting the in-depth help with in the classroom.
Including
early literacy, more advanced courses. They do have some AP videos and coursework to help high schoolers prepare for those exams.
To learn more, go to khanacademy.org. Finally, HubSpot Academy.
In this course, you'll learn how to create thoughtful blogs and landing pages.
HubSpot Academy is a great spot for entrepreneurs and small businesses because when you're in that particular situation, you have to wear a lot of hats. And some of them don't fit very naturally, right?
Some of their free courses include
how to deliver great customer service. There is some project management stuff. They've also got marketing 101, how to design and write email and direct marketing. So they've got it from pretty much beginning to end in terms of the sales funnel.
Kaz says that HubSpot's established reputation speaks for itself. So
it's not like grabbing a participation certificate from some random website. Hey, I attended this webinar. It's a little more authentic than that.
Cashing in on free education.
Well, friends, if we've learned anything over the past few years, it's that taking care of our mental health should be top priority. So if you aren't sure how to do that or just need some help, well, we have 3 self-love influencers guiding us through it. Coming in at number 1, Micah Yvette.
If you're seeing this, it's a sign. You have got this. You will make it. You are capable and you're deserving.
Micah is a medical student who is using her TikTok to provide motivational advice.
You haven't had anyone around you say it, so I will be the one. You are doing phenomenal, flying colors, exceptionally well, and you may not be giving yourself credit, but I will do it.
She also has some great tips on how to help your mental health by dialing back your phone addiction.
Step 1, learn as much as you can about phone addiction, dopamine reward pathways, and habits.
Oh wow, I think everyone could use those tips. All right, at number 2, a modern therapist.
Most sustainable changes are small. Don't believe the lie that it's everything or nothing. Changing one part of your routine can be powerful.
Psychologist and therapist Justin Puder is creating a safe space and teaching us that mistakes are okay to make.
When you don't get the outcome you want, what you got is an education. Get that education, my friends.
He's also teaching us that we are all deserving to chase our dreams. Oh, that is so true. All right, last on our list of self-love influencers, Tamanya Kar.
This is your daily reminder to put yourself on a pedestal. It's not cocky, it's not being arrogant or full of yourself, it's knowing what you deserve. Actually, no, I'm not going to associate myself with you, and yes, I am going to walk away from that. Why? Because I am better than that.
Tamanya is helping her followers focus on their self-confidence, independence, and wellness journeys.
Okay, so beating loneliness when solo dating. It's all about shifting your mindset from, oh my god, I'm so lonely and everybody else is out with their friends and I'm sat here alone, to I am intentionally alone and I'm loving every second of it.
And reminding us just how important self-love is.
You can be the prettiest person on the planet and still lack all of these skills if you don't take the time to work on your self-worth, your self-perception, giving yourself validation.
All right, friends, no matter what, just remember to be kind to yourself. Those were some self-love influencers showing us some different ways to give ourselves love. More to come on the list. Stay with us. Hey friends, welcome back. You know, it's a big milestone in TV today. Legendary host, interviewer, and comedian giant David Letterman is turning 76. Jimmy's looking at the impact he's made and is still making on the world of broadcasting.
And here's tonight's top 10.
That's right, April 12th is David Letterman's birthday. And what would a show about lists be without honoring the man whose Late Show with David Letterman invented the top 10 list?
David Letterman left kind of an indelible mark on pop culture for so many reasons. Actors loved coming to his show. He always kept people on their toes with his questions, with his interviews. Dave got people to do more than just a traditional late night sit down interview.
So we connected with Jared Hall, executive editor at Entertainment Weekly, to talk about the late night legend and our top 3 ways that David Letterman changed television.
All right, tonight's top 10 list from the home office in Sioux City, Iowa.
Coming in at number 3, he used his platform to influence and encourage an entire generation of comedians.
The Late Show with David Letterman, of course, was huge, but thanks to his production company, Worldwide Pants, he really opened the door to create even more things.
With Worldwide Pants, Dave was able to step out of late night and into prime time by producing Everybody Loves Raymond.
Ray Romano was one of those people who audiences really fell in love with when he was doing his stand-up set on Dave's show.
Wow! Thank you again. Wow, you're too good almost.
Everybody Loves Raymond was born and ran for many seasons and won many Emmys and made a household name out of Ray Romano.
Unbelievable!
Number 2, he invented the idea of the viral stunt. With segments like Stupid Human Tricks, social media influencers have Dave to thank for their success.
Whoa! Whoa!
Letterman was doing viral before viral was really a thing.
At number 1 on our top 3 list of ways that David Letterman changed television is he changed the face of late night by making it a multi-network game. Dave's move to CBS opened the door for other major networks to compete with NBC for the first time in decades.
The late night landscape is what it is today, I think, thanks to David Letterman. He gave people like Jimmy Kimmel, like Craig Kilborn, like James Corden and Jimmy Fallon and Seth Meyers permission to be your own individual comic. You don't have to do what the other guys are doing.
Thank you, and good night.
We're wishing David Letterman a very happy birthday and many more.
Such an incredible legacy. All right, friends, coming up, now we all want to keep wrinkles at bay for as long as possible, but are straws contributing to those fine lines? Last on our list is next. Welcome back, friends. friends, it's time for what's last on our list. Now, when it comes to wrinkles, we know the obvious culprits: sun damage, stress, lack of sleep. But do straws cause wrinkles? Well, that's what theskim.com is trying to find out. I mean, straws are getting a bad rap these days, right? Ruining the environment and now causing wrinkles. They're in need of a serious new PR person. Let's break it down. TikTokers are warning that straws can create the wrinkles around your mouth. They've also been called smoker's lines. And even if you don't smoke, you are at risk. I mean, I guess. Pursing your lips often and for long periods of time could cause your lips to lose collagen, in turn causing wrinkles. That fancy Stanley cup you got for Christmas with the straw, you might want to give that guy a second look. Now, in an effort not to scare the collagen out of you, there's a lot of factors that goes into this. Like, if you're of the fairer variety, you're more prone to wrinkles anyway. But dare I say, all this to scare you into buying a straw might be the motivation after all. Check this out, the anti-wrinkle lip straw as demonstrated here by TikToker Lauren Arrow. But actually, I found all these anti-wrinkle lip straws. It's totally a thing. Drinking your H2O without the purse is a little silly, but hey, whatever makes you feel better. I'm just gonna say this, next thing to go, kissing, because you can't smooch without pursing your lips, just saying. And that's what's last on our list. Thanks for watching, we'll see you next time.
Tomorrow on the list, how to save money on electronics.
It's almost always cheaper to fix something.
Plus, what your pet is trying to tell you.
Cats will arch their back up.
And the best international destinations to add to your bucket list.
Vietnam is very affordable. I love it. The culture, the food.
Tomorrow on the list.